who stands elected from the Madurai constituency of Tamil Nadu, will now take the oath of affirmation.
I, Deekshita, having been elected a member of the Youth Parliament, do swear in the name of God that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India, as by law established, that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, and that I will faithfully discharge the duty upon which I am about to enter.
Members, as we meet today, it is my sad duty to inform you of the demise of our former Union External Affairs Minister, Sushma Swaraj. She passed away after suffering a cardiac arrest in New Delhi. She was 67. She has started her career in the Janata Party and was elected to Haryana Assembly in 1977 and became a state minister at the age of 25. Now I request the honorable members to stand for a few minutes. Thank you. Secretary General, please inform the message of condolences to the bereaved family. As we meet today, now I have to make an announcement. I have great pleasure in extending a warm welcome to our Indonesian and Sri Lankan parliamentary delegation who have arrived to India as our honored guests. Now they are seated in the special box. I would like to call out their names. Sri Hemala, President of Sri Lanka; Sri Nandana, Prime Minister of Sri Lanka; Sri Selvarnika, Home Minister of Sri Lanka; Sri Ashwin Sriram, Defence Minister of Sri Lanka; Sri Akshaya, Prime Minister of Indonesia; Sri Ashwin, Home Minister of Indonesia; and Sri Aditya, Home Minister of Indonesia. Now I would like to hear a few words from them.
Greetings to Honorable President. Honorable Speaker, I would like to take this opportunity to deliver the wishes of prosperity and spread a policy statement in Sri Lanka. The people of Sri Lanka gave me a clear mandate at the presidential election that was held on 16 November 2019. That mandate was granted because of the trust that people had on me. I, together with my government, stand committed to honor the trust of the people and implement policies to develop a prosperous nation. To develop a country, proper visions and plans are needed. The policy statement discusses of prosperity and splendor, which I placed before the people at the presidential election, contains a national program that was crafted during a period of nearly 4 years by incorporating my visions, the ideas and recommendations of national organizations, and the ideas contributed by general public. In accordance with that program, we have already taken several steps, including the easing of taxes that are unduly burdening the public, introducing a high degree of transparency and efficiency to government administration, and curtailing unnecessary government expenditures. Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I feel immense pleasure in thanking the Speaker for giving me this prestigious opportunity to speak in this parliament. I, the Prime Minister of Sri Lanka, hereby join you to share about the following two main factors that affect Sri Lanka. Those are poverty and an underdeveloped country. Eliminating poverty is the priority of our government. We must understand the causes of poverty and find solutions to eliminate such causes. One of our main themes during the last election was the development of a law-abiding and a disciplined society. We must safeguard our values and our cultures. Our target is to make Sri Lanka a developed country. It must be a sovereign and an independent nation. We have introduced people-centric economic policy through the vistas of prosperity and splendor manifesto, which was issued by our President. This will enable us to perform our duties more productively. Last but not the least, I conclude by showing my sense of gratitude towards our Speaker, sir, and thank you, Honorable Prime Minister and colleagues, for being with me today. Thank you. Good morning, and parliamentarians and other officials together. It gives me great pleasure to stand before you all and speak about my own country. First of all, the Ministry of Home Affairs was formed in the year 1931, which is 89 years ago in Sri Lanka. The Ministry of Home Affairs is responsible for formulating and implementing national policies on Sri Lanka. The National Education Program ensures curricular education for every child in Sri Lanka, like Japan, Korea, China, and other developed countries. This program was implemented to create job opportunities and revenue streams to match the modern economy. Our country is undertaking an ambitious agenda that will strengthen and promote the primary sector centers. The Sri Lanka's IT industrial goal is to achieve $5 billion through trade by 2022 and 2 lakh jobs and employing 1,000 tech talents. The recent development in IT industrial sector is that we have established several global IT industrial companies such as Intel, IFS, etc. The prominent government body that is related to the IT sector is the Ministry of Technology and Research. On the other hand, the Ministry of Education is working on the development of the educational sector, while the Ministry of Industries is working on the development of industrial sectors. Thank you.
Honorable Speaker and respected Prime Minister,
Thank you for the warm hospitality.
the Indian naval ships were deployed on the seashore of Sri Lanka in order to complete the hydrographic survey. The hydrographic survey is nothing but the study of fields of maritime navigation. Baba Atomic Research Center had developed a new vessel named Baba Kavach. It weighs 6.8 kilograms, but a normal vessel weighs 70.8 kilograms. Even though it weighs 6.8 kilograms, it's the level between the best and the next generation vessel too. I would like to thank the Indian Defense Minister for helping us in such actions. Thank you.
Respected Speaker and Ministers, I extend my warm greeting to all of you. Indonesia is one of the world's largest democratic countries, second largest country in terrestrial biodiversity, seventh largest country in economy, and a country with Muslim as majority. Indonesia's democratization and reform process has increased its stability and security. Indonesia and US has initiated a comprehensive partnership to foster high-level engagement on education, stability, and security. Our government made unannounced projects to reduce corruption. Indonesia is a developing country and has better rates than many other countries in education, employment, asset building, and in reducing corruption. Thank you.
I would like to show my gratitude to the Honorable Speaker and the Minister. Thank you for inviting me. Our country's mother tongue is Bahasa. 7% of the population in our country speaks the Bahasa language. Education is free and compulsory for all the children in the age group of 1 to 14. Since 2018, the average unemployment of our country is 5.34%, while in 2019 it became 5.28%. Youth is an important element in the Indonesian politics, as their movements play a great role in the Indonesian political development. Youth of Indonesia gather to express and exchange their ideas in order to achieve the solution of the national problems like poverty, human rights violation, and corruption. Thank you.
Greetings to respected Speaker and all the ministers. Thank you for inviting me. Our country wants to improve against corruption. We also develop our infrastructure and maintain cleanliness in a proper manner. I take this opportunity to say that we are the largest airport in the world. Our country will not go even though we are opposed by the people, which is just some important law which will reduce public business. I believe you will use a smile in India. Thank you.
Thank you, delegates. Now I wish them a happy and fruitful stay in our country. Now the question hour starts. First presentation by Prime Minister.
It gives me an immense pleasure and pride to stand here on this day. I get privilege and honor to thank Your Excellency, the parliamentarians, and all other ladies and gentlemen, including the people of my nation present here. Without your permission, let me start with my concerns. The first and foremost concern of mine would be that of poverty.
success. Let me move on to my second concern. Unemployment in India is a major social issue. Unemployment statistics is being collected, compiled and disseminated every 5 years regularly by our government. And that during the ruling period of the opposition party, the unemployment level was approximately 10%, whereas now it has dropped down to 7.20% as of January 2020. And for this, we have implemented schemes which would develop level of employment too. Let me move on to the third concern, industrial development. India is the sixth largest economy in the world, and that now it is going to become a major manufacturing hub in the next few years. And for this, we have implemented schemes and programs like Startup India, Make in India. The major aim of such schemes and programs are to encourage the entrepreneurs to invest in our own country and they manufacture the products in our own country. This would also develop the Indian economy. And I would like to thank each one of you for giving your cooperation and let's all uplift our country by joining our hands. Bye, Mata Jai.
Now questions are welcome from the opposition. I call out Karni from opposition to ask a question.
Good morning, Honorable Speaker, sir, and all members gathered in this parliament. I agree the Prime Minister has implemented a lot of schemes to reduce poverty. One of the schemes is Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana. According to this scheme, the Prime Minister has the LPG board quick phase and has reached almost every household by April 2019. But LPG refills ordered by consumers have been constantly declining in recent years. LPG refills consumed on an average reduced from 3.4% in 2017-18 to 2.98% in 2018-19. Of the 3.18 crore of Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala consumers, 17.4% never ordered for second refill and 33.14% ordered only 1 to 3 refills in a year. This indicates that more than half the beneficiaries use less than 4 refills per year. Pen, more than half the beneficiaries use less than 4 refills per year. About 2.98 lakh customers with a single cylinder connection order 2 to 20 refills in a day. Such high level of consumption is impossible in a domestic setup and is possible only in commercial setups such as restaurants. This indicates that there might have been diversion with the connections towards commercial use. What about the transparency and accountability in this issue? Also, the Prime Minister has implemented Swachh Bharat Gram. According to this issue, the Prime Minister has built 9.8 crore toilets for rural areas and 58 lakh toilets in urban areas. But 40% of the toilets are not used due to lack of water facilities and waste management. I would also like to question the Defense Minister of India. There has been increasing terrorism in places such as Uri and Pathankot. 75% of the soldiers were martyred within 3 years of the ruling party. Henceforth, I would like to ask the government, what are the preventive measures taken by the ruling party to prevent the further loss of our Indian soldiers? Thank you.
Shri Jishnu, you may raise your question.
आप सबको मेरा प्रणाम है। Honorable Speaker sir, political leaders and all my worthy ruling officers. The Citizenship Act of 1985 had many amendments, but the Citizenship Amendment Act of 2019 was a legal threat to the Muslim citizens of India. According to this, the CAA is based on religious discrimination and immigrants who belong to Muslim community from Pakistan, Bangladesh and Afghanistan are excluded from applying for India's citizenship. This law, implemented by the ruling party, violates two important articles of the Constitution. They are Article number 5 and Article number 14. According to the Article 5 of our Indian Constitution, the people who are residents of India during the commencement of the Constitution are citizens of India as well as the people born in India. Also, the state shall not deny to any person the equality of law and equal protection of law within the country. The present situation of the ruling party has described the necessary phase. Man proposes, but the government disperses. My question is, on the eve of independence, because of the fear of the minority, Muslims wanted a separate nation for them, that is Pakistan. So, the Pakistani people who belong to Hindu community are asked to come to India, and the Indian Muslims also were asked to come to Pakistan. So, it was the time of World War, and they were not in a condition to collect all their goods together. So, for these kind of people, how could you say that they need proper evidences to apply for India's citizenship? And don't you think that your government is violating the constitution? Thank you, speakers.
Shri Dijita can ask a question.
Greetings to all. The government is diversifying the industries and gives a quota of employment to each category of people. In case a community having 200 unemployed people, through the quota of 25%, 150 people will be employed. The rest 150 stays unemployed. When the government recruits again, the next batch of unemployed graduates will come into the community and it leads to the number of unemployed people in that community. So now, I would like to know how the government is going to solve this evil issue of unemployment. Thank you.
Honorable Prime Minister, please answer to their questions.
I would like to address to the opposition party that such diversions may also be due to the technological advancements and that there are many other alternatives to LPG such as CNG, biogas and electric elections and even solar vessels. And the next question, as Sri Vishnu asked, I would like to remind the opposition party leader that it is not Citizenship Amendment Act, but it is Citizenship Amendment Bill. This is not a big passed by authoritarians, and we have given them some time to collect the proofs and certificates to apply for citizenship. And this is also misunderstood by the people as well as the opposition party. And coming to the toilets. And as of the current census, we have built over 9 crore toilets. And for ensuring its sanitation, we have appointed special workers for maintenance. And we have planned to implement pipe water service for each and every toilet. And according to Clean India Mission, we have planned to build 111 million toilets further with the budget of $20 million in the next 5 years. And I assure this will take place. And now the Ministry of Labour and Employment will take over.
Now, I assure my people that this rate would decline to negligible in the upcoming years. Once again, I would like to thank our Prime Minister who gave me this opportunity to explore my thoughts. Thanks. Thank you, sir.
I call Shri Kailash Ranjan from the opposition to ask this question.
Respected teachers, sir, and the law in India is introduced by small industries and US is largely catered to the local market. Most of the machineries are outdated and it is need to be replaced. Irregular power supply has hampered the production and exports in garments and spinners. I want to know the reasons and the schemes that have been implemented by the Ministry of Textiles. Thank you.
Honorable Minister of Textile, please answer to his question.
I thank the speaker for giving me this opportunity. As my friend asked the question, what are the steps taken for this problem? So, our government has introduced a new scheme titled Scheme for Capacity Building in Textile Sector and also known as SAMA. This scheme has the only goal of transforming unskilled manpower to one skilled workforce in the textile sectors. And this scheme has a physical target of training 10 lakh people over the time period of 3 years. Thank you, sir.
Shri Shanmugam, you can raise your question.
Greetings to the respected speakers of our coordinator and all my party members. So, Speaker, with your permission, I would like to ask questions to the Minister of Petroleum and Natural Gas on behalf of the people. During our period of rule, the cost of petroleum was dancing between rupees 50 to 60, but now it reached rupees 80 to 90. May I know the reason for that? And also, until 2018, we were importing crude oil from Saudi Arabia. But in the year of 2018, we started importing majority of crude oil from Iran. As we all know, there is a situation of war between Iran and America. Iran would be under economic crisis. Why can't we again import crude oil from Saudi Arabia? If Prime Minister and government are remain silent on these issues, I have no other hope than going on to the street to protest. Thank you, sir.
Honorable Minister Sanjay Selvam, please answer to his question.
Greetings to the honorable speaker, Prime Minister, and members of Parliament. According to PPAC, Petroleum Planning and Analytical Cell, India has imported 539 million tons of petroleum and 1,339 billion tons of natural gas. We are planning to reduce the usage of imported petroleum and natural gas in order to reduce the cost of petroleum. Maharashtra and Rajasthan are the largest producer of petroleum in our country. Until 2017, the top supplier of petroleum to our country was Saudi Arabia. Later, it was dethroned by Iraq in the year 2018. I promised that India, within 10 years of time, will become the largest producer of petroleum and natural gas. Under it, all the citizens and consumers of petroleum in our country will get petrol and diesel in an affordable price. Under Ujjwala scheme, we have provided 5.38 crore LPG gas connections to the people of rural area, and we have extended the underground gas pipeline to 13,500 kilometers. Thank you, sir.
Shri Sriram, you can ask your question.
Greetings to one of our present here. I am extremely privileged to be standing here. As we all know, Article 370 was recently removed in effect with German testing. It was several changes like people who did not live in German testing could not start a business there. People needed to start to visit German testing. I would like to ask from the Ministry of Tourism about the safety measures taken by them for the citizens and the tourists of Germany.
Honorable Minister of Tourism, please answer to his question.
Thank you, sir. Ministry of Tourism is committed to make policies and programs for the development of tourism. In 2019, this ministry has taken several steps like reduction of e-visa fees and GST on hotel room booking, and also schemes like registration scheme and Prashad scheme. India's rank in tourism and travel competitiveness index has been increased from 64th in 2013 to 34th in 2019. Now I would like to answer to Sri Sheeta's question that in Jammu and Kashmir, to promote the safety and security of citizens, we have installed several CCTV cameras and metal detectors. Also, we have intimated police officers and securities to be alert all the time. I promise to promote the safety and security of the citizens. Thank you.
Sanrakshan, you can raise your question now.
Greetings to honorable present here. As we all know, Make in India scheme was implemented on 25th February 2014 with a great expectation, which covers 25 sectors, including tractor goods and automobile industry, power industry, waste and chemical industry. This scheme was mainly implemented to increase the domestic production. So, I would like to raise a question to the Ministry of Industry. What are the achievements are taking place after the implementation of this scheme, and what is the current situation of domestic production and reduced cultivation costs? Thank you.
Honorable Minister Ravi Pranab, please answer to his question.
A warm good morning to another person here. As per the opposition party's PhD, Make in India scheme is an initiative program by the government of India to encourage the companies to manufacture and produce their products in India. And after the implementation of this scheme, we have achieved a lot of achievements in various sectors. First, the FDI, which means Foreign Direct Investment. Till 2014, where the majority ruling PDI was your party and the total FDI inflow in India was just 160 billion, US dollar. But in the year of 2015 to 2016, the US dollar, the FDI inflow in India has crossed 50 billion US dollar within just single year. And in the year of 2016 to 2017, the FDI stood a record of 60 billion US dollar mark within just a single year, which is the highest ever in just 1 year. And in automobile and capital goods sector, we have also achieved 15% growth in turnover of automobile companies in the year 2020 to 2015. And in passenger vehicle, and we have also achieved 22% growth in exporting passenger vehicle in the year of 2016 to 2017. In basic metal and cement industry, till 2014, the total FDI inflow was just 230 million US dollar. But in the year of 2014 to 2017, the total FDI have crossed 1,261 billion US dollar. In biotechnology sector, we are the first nation to produce and manufacture a vaccine for rotavirus. And we are going to establish Asia's largest medical technology zone in Andhra Pradesh, which is going to mass around 200 manufacturing. And in power industry, 2016 to 2017, we have already generated 1,241 million units of power. And in ICT sector, which means information communication technology, telecommunication equipment, we have established 42 mobile manufacturing units which have provided employment opportunities to 42,700 people. Thank you.
Now a presentation by Home Minister Sri Saravanan.
Good morning to all of us here. As the representative of the Ministry of Home Affairs, it is my duty to inform my friends about the achievements made by the government led by our great Prime Minister. Jammu and Kashmir, the state which is called the heaven on the earth, suffered from terrorism for the past many years. Due to the social status given to the state, the central government was unable to intervene in issues related to the state. But as soon as we formed the government for the second term, we removed the social status and allowed the central government to directly participate in the area. And now, all the rules of the country are applicable to the state. We did this within just 6 years. But whereas the opposition did nothing despite being offered more than 10 continuous periods. A tripartite memorandum of settlement was signed between the Government of India, Government of Tripura, and National Representative of Tripura. According to the settlement, its 88 cadets along with 44 arms surrendered on a surrender ceremony held on 13 August 2019. Now, the ministry is working on strengthening the security for women in India, and the first step, a citizen-centric cybercrime reporting portal www.cybercrime.government.in has been made operational since 30 August 2019, which enables the citizens to directly complain issues related to cybercrime with special focus on cybercrime against women and children in India without visiting the police station. In this year alone, 5,525 kilograms of narcotic substances have been seized. 38 persons, including 2 foreigners, have been arrested for their involvement in drug trafficking. I would like to mention some of the achievements in the health sector of the country. India became polio free since 2015, and our life expectancy rate has increased from 64 to 68 years. The ministry has set strict targets to diseases like malaria and tuberculosis. India will soon be a safe country. Long live India, long live democracy. Jai Hind.
You can ask that question.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Statistics show that since 2016, the reported rate cases climbed 60% to around 40,000 in 2018, with child rate accounting for about 40%. The conviction rate for people being arrested for the crime remains unspent in other 12 schemes. Will the Ministry of Child Development and Women Empowerment like to speak on the unused funds of these schemes and the reason for Nirbhaya not being telecasted even after 3 days of attack? Thank you.
Honorable Minister, you can answer now.
यहाँ पर उपस्थित सभी सभा सदस्यों को मेरा प्रणाम। धन्यवाद आदरणीय महोदय। बेटी बचाओ बेटी पढ़ाओ scheme was launched on 22nd January 2015 to generate awareness and improve the efficiency of welfare services meant for girls. The initial fundraise was ₹100 crores, under which 55 crores and 45 crores were distributed to Andaman and Nicobar and Puducherry respectively, as decline in child sex ratio were particularly sharp in these areas. Besides this, 5% of funds were used for betterment of health, education and capacity building at district level. Over 56% of funds raised under various schemes were spent for promotion, as most of the citizens were not aware of these schemes. So, the Ministry of Women Empowerment and Child Development has also implemented schemes such as the scheme of One-Stop Center for Violence Affected Women and the scheme of Women Helpline Scheme and the Mahila Police Volunteer Scheme under the Nirbhaya Fund framework. The government has introduced Central Victim Compensation Fund Scheme with an initial corpus of ₹200 crores to support the victims of rape, acid attack, human trafficking, and women killed or affected in border fighting. Acid attack, ₹3 lakh. Rape, ₹3 lakh. Victim of human trafficking, ₹1 lakh. Sexual assault, ₹50,000. Death, ₹2 lakh. And partial disability, ₹2 lakh. Alongside this, our ministry has also introduced schemes such as Women Helpline Scheme, Working Women's Hostel, Pradhan Mantri Mahila Shakti Kendra Yojana and Nandghar Yojana. I would like to tell you about maternity benefit program introduced by our government, under which the government compensates for the wage loss of women during their pregnancy and also offers ₹60,000 to women for their first child. Speaking about the well-known Nirbhaya incident, I would like to inform you that the victim survived for the first 3 years and our government did not find it productive to inform about the issue without knowing the complete list of the accused. I would like to bring to your knowledge that our government has introduced a support number 7834998998, in which by giving a missed call to this number, you can contribute to the decision of hanging the accused to death.